Hey, what's wrong with your daughter? The little witch pisses me off so bad. It's unbearable. What happened? Why so upset? Did you have a fight? Whatever it is, you can't talk about her like that. Why not? I'm talking about your daughter, man. It's your fault. You raised her to be that way. I come home after working all day and find her sleeping like a log. So I gave her a little kick to wake her up. You know, she went crazy screaming at me. What's up with that? What? You kicked her. You hurt her. Do you even know what you're saying? While I work all day, she's just home sleeping. What kind of housewife is that? It's like I'm cleaning up your mess, George. Obviously, you failed at raising your kid. Now I'm the one who has to deal with it. Hey, watch your mouth. You can't kick your wife just because she's taking a nap. Housekeeping's not as easy as you think. There's no excuse to get physical. That's the easiest job in the world. What kind of loser can't even do that? Do you have any idea what she feeds me? Just some pork and veggies with rice. Some soup, maybe. Can't call that a proper meal. Are you for real? You lost your mind over that. Even a dog wouldn't eat that. She can't even cook for her husband, George. Sounds like a decent meal to me. I believe my daughter takes good care of you. God, you can't justify yourself for hurting her. Not for those kind of reasons. You saying I deserve the dog food, huh? I can see why she turned out the way she did. Low-class family. That's what it is. It's your fault. So, now it's my job to teach her how to treat a husband right. She needs some lessons. Hey, I told you to watch it. Don't test my patience. Or what? What do you think you can do to me, huh? I'm telling you the truth, man. Admit it. You're as bad as she is. I know, George. It was hard to raise your kid on your own. I'll give you that. Honestly, I always felt sorry for you. Losing your wife in that crash. Maybe it would have been better if Sarah bit the dust with her mom. You know what I mean? You. How dare you? I knew there was something wrong with you. You can say anything you want about me. I don't care. But how dare you talk about my wife and Sarah like that? You punk. You crossed the line. So what? What are you gonna do, huh? Don't tell me what I can say and can't say. It's your fault. So just blame yourself. Or blame your idiot daughter. I just taught her a lesson. Where's Sarah? Is she okay? What did you do to her? Well, you know, she went crazy screaming at me. I had to kick her out. She should have known that was coming. She was banging on the door for a while. Well, it's quiet now. Maybe she went off and froze to death. No, you didn't. It's below zero out and there's a snowstorm. Yep. A decent wife is there to open the door for her husband when he comes home from work. Hope it's cold enough to wake her up. She deserves it. She could die in this weather. Too bad. Only teaching her how to be a good wife. How to respect a husband and everything else. I could have picked any girl, you know. And I picked her. Guess she doesn't realize how lucky she is. Billy, listen. When did you kick her out? How long has she been out in the snow? Don't worry, man. She's fine. It's only been 3-4 hours. Well, it's getting late. I worked all day, you know. Time to grab some beer and go to sleep. See ya. Wait. Billy!
Dad? Sorry, my phone was dead. I missed your call.
Sarah! Oh my god, I was worried. Are you alright? Where are you now? Are you safe?
Yeah, Dad, I'm in a truck. On my way to your house now. A really nice truck is giving me a ride. He let me use his charger and gave me something hot to drink. I feel much better now. So, you heard about me from Billy, huh?
Yeah, he texted me. He said he kicked you out of the house. I was so worried about you.
Sorry, Dad. I had just enough time to grab my coat. And this nice guy stopped for me. He literally saved my life. But my toes got totally numb. Before Billy shut the door, I only managed to grab my sandals.
Oh, dear. I'm so sorry that I let it happen to you. It's all my fault.
No, Dad. I married the wrong guy. It's my fault. I was stupid. When we first met, he was so nice. Even though he's from a rich family, he treated me with respect. Showed me a whole new world, you know? I couldn't see him for who he really is. I feel so stupid.
To tell you the truth, I knew there's something wrong about him, but I was hoping it was just me. You must be disappointed with me, Sarah. I am so sorry.
Oh, Dad, it's okay. Please don't apologize. I'll be there soon. Do you mind if I go straight in and take a bath? I'm frozen right now.
Of course. I'll get it ready for you. So, I still don't get it. Why did he go so crazy? What actually happened?
Well, honestly, that's just Billy being himself. Especially after work. He's like that. There's no reason. Billy just hits me for no reasons, saying he's only teaching me a lesson so that I can be a good wife. Always calls me a stupid housewife, but doesn't let me get a job. It's his way to control me.
So, you want to get a job?
Oh, I'd love to. But when I asked him, he went crazy. He said I'm no use out there and it's my duty to take care of him.
God, I had no idea. What a piece of garbage. Sarah, please tell me you're never going back. Please say it.
Oh, Dad, I promise. It's over between us. I'm done with him.
Good. Now I'm gonna make him pay for what he did to you. I'm gonna make him suffer. You have nothing to worry about, Sarah. Daddy will take care of you. Stay at my place and just take it easy for a while.
Thanks, Dad. I'm so sorry that I caused you trouble. I know how busy you are with your job and everything.
Don't say that. You're my daughter. I'll be right here waiting for you, okay?
Thank you. I can always count on you, Dad.
Hey, scumbag. Listen to me now. I'm not gonna let you get away with what you did to Sarah. What? No idea what you're talking about. Don't play stupid. You know exactly what I'm talking about. What you did to Sarah. Well, I told you it's her fault. We talked about it. She's being so bad that I had to teach her a lesson. As long as she remembers how cold it was out there in the snow in her sandals, she'll behave herself, you know? Well, you've got no idea what you did to yourself. Stop talking to me like that. What are you gonna do now, huh? You're nobody, you old geezer. Hey, don't waste your time. Your daughter might need your help in the snow. Why don't you just go look for her, huh? Sarah's fine, thank God. Someone gave her a ride and she's all right now. Do you know it's 16 miles to my place? Seriously, you could have killed her. Did you even think about that? Well, I was only teaching her a lesson. How many times do I have to tell you that? Besides, it's the weather. You can't blame me for the weather, man. Right, then you should blame your dad for losing your job. 'Cause I didn't fire you. What? I know your dad, Billy. I've known Simon for ages. He's my best friend. It's his company, you know. Wait, I don't get it. You know my dad? You said you got subcontracted from my dad once. That's all I know. Since then, we got close. It's been a long time. We talk about everything, you know. Family matters and everything. We just texted earlier. I thought he should know what's going on. I know it's hard to believe, but after I showed him what you texted me, he didn't need much more explanation. What? You didn't. Too bad, Billy. What you did to my girl cost you your job and a place to live. He said he's gonna kick you out of the house and the company. Without your rich daddy, you're nothing, Billy. He handed you everything on a silver platter. Hey, wait a sec. Did Dad really say that? You can't be serious. I don't believe you. My dad would never give up on me. Ask yourself. Just call him now. Time to wake up, Billy. Time to face the reality. Well, maybe later. You're afraid of Simon, aren't you? Just pretending to be a big man in his shadow. Never earned anything on your own. Can't talk back to your daddy, can you? I didn't mean to cause trouble. Things might have been different if you had known more about me, huh? That's the kind of man you are. So pathetic. So, you just lost your job. No place to live. What now, Billy? I'm so screwed. Why don't you leave me alone now? You took everything away. Why don't you just leave me alone? Hey, don't be so upset. You didn't deserve that stuff anyway. But you're still in one piece. You can start over if you want to. So, Billy, should I let you do that? That's my question. And my answer is no. I think I should go to the police. Wait, what? What you did to Sarah is a criminal offense. It needs to be reported. Sarah needs a medical treatment for the frostbite. Of course you're paying for it. Also, we're gonna sue you. She's physically and mentally damaged because of you. That's ridiculous. This is a family thing. You're totally overreacting. Family thing, huh? Just say that to the police. You called her names and beat her up. Sarah told me everything. And then you threw her out in the snow. So just tell the police it's a family matter. Do you think they'll listen to you, Billy boy? Oh my God. Any idea how Sarah looked last night? It broke my heart. Her feet are so swollen and she has bruises. It's not me. I never hit her, I swear. She did it herself. She's trying to set me up. I know I said I kicked her, but it's just a figure of speech. It's just the couch I kicked. I'm not a wife beater. I love Sarah. I never hurt her. Believe me. Too late, Billy. Nobody believes you. Not anymore. But I'm telling you the truth, man. I know I'm not the nicest guy in the world, but I'd never lay a hand on her. So you're calling Sarah a liar now? How dare you? I mean, she's upset and doesn't know what she's saying. She might have hurt herself. Maybe she has some mental problem. I'll make sure to take care of her. I'm gonna pick her up. On my way now. I love Sarah, and she needs me. We're family, you know. You think she trusts you now? You think she's that stupid? Well, I'm just saying. Do you think she's just letting you hurt her? She recorded everything while you were busy beating her up. It's solid proof. She didn't. No way. We'll just give this to the police. It's clear evidence of domestic violence. You should start looking for a good lawyer. I'll do everything I can to make sure your life is ruined. Gonna be easy with the evidence we got. Hey, wait. I made a mistake, okay? I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm down on my knees. I'll do anything to make it right. I swear it was a mistake. Please don't go to the police. I'm begging you. You know me. I'm upper class. I can't go to jail. Not me. Apologize, huh? Down on your knees, huh? Now you're talking. Go on. I mean it, man. I'll do anything. I've got to see if you really meant it. So, show me how sorry you are. Oh, George, you're a good man. So, you're coming in this storm? Okay then. I'll be waiting.
Dad, are you really gonna go see him now?
I am. I got to finish him off, Sarah. It's for my own sake. Well, for both of us. I'm so sorry, Sarah. This is the least I can do for you. I wasn't there for you when you needed me the most.
Dad, you're the one I can always count on. I'm really fortunate that you're my dad.
You really think so?
Ever since Mum died, you're the one who's taken care of me. Saying if only your mum was here. But I'm so happy, living with you. You're not the best cook and never had enough time for me. But you're the best dad. I really enjoyed my life with you. I love you so much.
Oh, Sarah.
So please don't say it's the least I can do. I couldn't appreciate you more for all the things you've done. You've done so much for me. So please don't try too hard to be a good father. I know you, Dad. So gentle and sweet. You couldn't kill a fly.
Well, you got me, dear. I was just trying to protect you. You are the most important thing to me.
You're a great dad. And I was just hoping to make your life a bit easier, so I decided to marry him. I knew he wasn't the one for me. But you know, he's from a rich family. I made a bad decision.
God, I had no idea. I thought you cared about him.
No, I thought I could make you happy if I married him. I just wanted to repay you for all the things you've done. Now I know why things went wrong. We should have talked more. I should have asked for your advice about marriage. Dad, I think you're the best father in the world. I can't thank you enough.
Oh, Sarah. Thank God that you are my daughter. I was so scared that I almost lost you.
Yeah, and we won't let him get away with what he did to the both of us. He should know he messed up with the wrong people. Right, Dad?
Right. I'm gonna make him sorry. Come on, man, I'm freezing. Hey, get in the snow. Now, on your knees. Don't move. Stay still. Don't even blink. I can still see you in the car. Stop using your phone. I didn't say you could do that. I can't stay here any longer. I'm getting numb. Can't feel my legs now. Up to you. Just let me know if you'd rather go to jail instead. It's your call, Billy. 5 more hours in the snow. Then you're free to go. That's the deal. That's crazy. I could die. I can't feel my body anymore. Please. Oh, Billy boy. Where's that baby gangster I talked to yesterday? All right. Get in the car. Oh, thank you. Thank you, man. Hey, you must be joking. You can't leave me out here in the snow. What am I supposed to do? Don't go, I'm begging you. That's exactly what she went through. Hope some driver will give you a ride. Sarah was saved by a nice guy. Let's see how you'll do it. Come on, you know no one will drive here. It's in the middle of nowhere. Please, I'm sorry, okay? I made a mistake. I'm begging you. Oh, wait, I almost forgot. Hold on, Billy boy. Coming back for me? Thank you, George. You're a nice man. Not yet, Billy. Those sneakers on your feet. Take them off. And here's your sandals. Good. Perfect. See you, Billy boy. Well, it took him about 3 hours to finally get a ride. Walking in the snow is quite an experience, I guess. Sometimes near-death experiences can change a man big time. Anyway, that's what I heard. After he got back to the town, he came straight to my house begging for forgiveness. While walking in the freezing cold snow, he said he realized what he did to Sarah. He kept apologizing with tears in his eyes. But to us, he's already history. We just did everything to make him pay for all the damages he caused. And that's the end of our story. As for Billy, it's the beginning of his long-time misery. After he lost all the support from his dad, he just kept falling. Now he sleeps in his car. And if he's lucky, he can pick up some odd jobs. Well, he might know what it's like to face the consequences. And Sarah moved in my place, trying to figure out what to do in her life. I know she can start over when she's ready. After all the things that happened, we truly know what it's like to be a family.
Thanks for watching! If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button and subscribe to see more content.
Nick, where are you? I haven't seen you anywhere since the wedding ceremony ended. Did you go to the bathroom or something?
No, don't worry, I'm with my mom right now. I'm sitting in the lounge with her having a nice long chat. It's been a long time since I've gotten the chance to do this. Oh, also, I bought a cup of coffee here, and man, it is delicious.
Is that right? I'm sure it's as good as you say. I'll head over there then. I haven't said hello to your mom yet either, so this is perfect.
Nah, there's no need for that. Stay where you are and see the other guests off or something. I don't know. Make better use of your time.
But I really should. I'd like to leave a good impression on her as your wife.
I'm telling you, it's fine. Don't waste your energy. My mom can finally relax. If you come into the picture, she can't take it easy anymore. She doesn't know you that well, and so she's not completely comfortable with you. She'll feel obligated to mind her manners and entertain you. At any rate, our wedding was a blast. So many people came to congratulate us.
Yeah, it was. I wish it could have been a little bit more modest, though. It was kind of overwhelming. I didn't realize just how many people would be coming. Oh well, it's not like I could have sent them home.
What are you saying? This wedding doubled as your induction ceremony as the company's CEO. That's why everyone had to be here to greet you. It's only natural considering your position. You needed to make it known far and wide just who you are and that you mean business. Of course there'd be a lot of people. You shouldn't expect anything less. And of course, as your husband, I had to make who I am known as well.
Oh, is that how it's supposed to go?
Yep. You're officially the CEO, not only in name now, but formally. Now be sure to make me look good and support me.
Huh, yeah. We're partners, so I'll support you. You've been supporting me too, after all. I'll do my best to make everyone proud. But time goes by so fast. It's already been 2 years since my father passed away.
Really? It feels like it's been forever.
I had to act like a substitute CEO for the past 2 years, and it was really difficult. I wasn't prepared to take over so soon. But it's thanks to everyone's support that I could manage to pull through. That includes you, Nick.
Yeah, he died all of a sudden without warning. He was pretty healthy up until that point. It was a huge shock. It understandably really got you down in the dumps. I had to stop by your house every once in a while to wake you up since you'd find it impossible to get out of bed.
Right. You know how my mom died when I was still in high school, right? When my dad died too, it suddenly felt like I was all alone. And then I was racked with anxiety over how I was going to lead the company after his death. I just wanted to coop myself up in my room and sleep it all away.
Glad you had me by your side, right?
Yeah, thanks. I don't know what I would have done without you. And I'm grateful you waited until after I was done mourning to plan our wedding. It would have been too much for me to handle.
How mean would I have been if I didn't? I'm always taking your feelings into consideration. That's just the kind of man that I am.
Seriously, I truly appreciate it. So what are you doing with your mother right now? Have you sent her home yet?
Oh, about her. She's actually gonna stop by a hotel for the night.
Oh, she is? She isn't heading straight home?
Yeah, so I gotta stay with her so she won't be alone. She seems exhausted, and you know how she's getting on in the years. I'm worried about her. As her son, I gotta take care of her and make sure she's gonna be alright tonight.
That sounds reasonable enough, but I feel a little uneasy. Where will you be staying? I'll go over there right away.
Don't bother. I'm sure you're exhausted too, aren't you? Take it easy and rest. Go home without me. I'll stay by my mom's side and keep her company.
Are you sure you'll be okay? I'm sure you're just as tired as I am.
It's no big deal, no need to worry. I have all the energy in the world when it comes to taking care of my mom. And our honeymoon is the week after the next anyway. We aren't in a rush. I have plenty of time to rest up.
Ah, right. Sorry that we couldn't go on our honeymoon right away. Work was really getting in the way.
Don't worry about it. Doing work for the company is important. It's for the sake of both of us. Since your company is also my company.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean?
I mean, we're a couple now, isn't it obvious? As the husband, my wife's stuff is my stuff too.
Okay. I guess there are some people who might think that way. I can't really judge how others live. Some couples really do share everything. But I don't necessarily agree. I don't think everything of mine should be yours.
What the heck are you saying? Of course it's everything. Otherwise, there would be no point in marrying you.
That's a little harsh. I feel like your image of how a couple should be is pretty different than mine. Of course we should share some things, but there are things that belong only to us individually. I think that's healthier.
Don't misunderstand me. In short, I'm also saying your burdens are my burdens too, and I'll help you carry them.
I mean, that makes me happy at least. You could have put it a nicer way, though.
Although my stuff belongs only to me, not you.
Huh? Wait a second. Isn't that kind of weird, though? Something's off there. Why are you the only one who owns anything?
That's just how couples are supposed to work. I didn't make up the rules. A wife's stuff belongs to her husband. A husband's stuff belongs to himself. To put it simply, everything belongs to the man of the house. That's the way of the world.
I can't really make peace with that way of thinking. It's too old-fashioned for my tastes.
Well, whatever, we just got married. From here on out, let's talk about all sorts of stuff to make sure that we're always on the same page. We have all the time in the world.
I guess so. So I suppose I'll leave your mother in your hands? You'll be okay, right?
Definitely, leave it to me. Oh, yeah, just so you know, I'm gonna take the entirety of next week off.
Say what now?
I was thinking I wanted to take my mom on a trip to somewhere nice.
That's sudden. This is the first I'm hearing of it. Why didn't you say anything sooner?
That's why I'm telling you right now. Look, after next week, we'll be on our honeymoon. I feel bad that I'm the only one who wants to go on a nice trip while my mom has to go back home to an empty house. She lives there all alone. And there's still a week until our honeymoon where we're not doing anything special thanks to your work pushing it back. I thought it was a perfect opportunity. I decided I'll take her for a trip in the meanwhile while you finish up all the important stuff you gotta do.
Even so, I would have liked to have heard word of this a little sooner.
I'm taking my own mother on a trip with my own money. Why do I have to tell you anything? Do I always need to get your permission? We're both adults here. Don't tell me you're gonna act like the big bad CEO even in our own house. What a nag.
I didn't say that. Please don't get so defensive. Family matters aside, you're still one of the company's many employees. If you're gonna take a week off, you have to file a notice in advance just like everyone else. You can't take the day off without warning.
What? Couldn't you just take care of that for me? It'd be a piece of cake. I mean, you are the CEO. Come on. I'm sure you could make a few accommodations for your husband. Oh, don't be such a stick in the mud. Don't you love me?
I do care about you, but I can't. It's unfair if I give my family members special treatment. The other employees will voice their dissent. I need to keep everyone happy to ensure I can continue to provide them with a good work environment. It boosts productivity and helps the company out in the long run.
What are you even saying? You sound like you're reading off a manual or something. It's common for females to call in for their husbands. Why don't you consider it one of those instances?
No, that's for when the person is unable to call in for themselves, such as when they're too sick or were involved in an accident. You're not incapacitated in any shape or form, so there's no excuse for you. Why are you so nonchalant about it? Is it really that wise to be taking that much time off? Combined with our honeymoon, you're going to be taking nearly 2 weeks worth of vacation time. You're going to start running low on paid leave, aren't you? Shouldn't you be worried? What if you get sick later this year?
You are so hard-headed. If I'm running out, then just give me more. That should be easy. What is wrong with you? I'm the CEO's husband. I have a right to that much.
Of course I can't. That'd be giving you special treatment. You're allotted a certain amount of paid vacation time per year for a reason. You really ought to be spending it more wisely.
Wow, you're useless. What can you even do then? If you can't do any of that stuff, you're basically just a figurehead rather than an actual CEO. Nothing but a pretty little decoration. A real CEO should be a little overbearing and stick with his own opinions without caring about what anyone else says. If someone has anything to say about it, you tell them to stand down.
If it's in the best interests of the company, I'll act that way. But this is a personal matter. I don't think I have any right to be abusing my power and showing favoritism toward anyone.
This is why people look down on female CEOs. They just aren't meant to be leaders. I mean, look at our presidents. Do you see any females there? There's a good reason for that. They need to stick to making coffee and staying out of the way. Let men handle everything, you know?
Women are as capable as men when it comes to just about anything. But what's with you? You're sounding pretty misogynistic right now. Please check yourself. Everyone worked so hard ever since my father died. They really helped boost my morale and stay strong. I can't betray them by playing favorites.
You're too soft if you let that get your heart all mushy. God, women. They can't do anything right. When it comes to running a business, it should be all facts, not feelings. I should have known. Well, I guess I got no choice. I'm gonna have to keep that company of yours under lock and key. If it stays in your hands, it's gonna tank and everyone's gonna lose their jobs. And if that happens, that'll be all your fault. You'll come crying to me. I'm saving you from yourself. As soon as I get home, I'm taking over.
What? Wait, what are you thinking? Don't be so rash.
Whatever, just leave everything to me. Well, I guess I do gotta recharge my spirits first. That's why I'll be taking my mother out for a nice trip. We'll be back in time for the honeymoon. Make sure the company doesn't blow up while I'm gone.
Hold on, Nick.
Bye-bye.
Nick, I have something I need to ask you. Could you please pick up? It's really important. We need to talk about this right now.
Oh, shut up. What are you blowing up my phone for? I'm busy. You need something? I'm about to have lunch with my mom. If you have something to say, make it quick.
Yeah, I do. Listen, the funds that were meant to be used for the honeymoon are gone. I just got a call from the travel agency that they still haven't received any payment, so they're about to cancel all our reservations. I gave the money to you, right? What did you do with it? You told me you already gave it to them, didn't you? So why don't they have it? Has there been some kind of mistake in the system or something?
Yes, of course I did.
What's the meaning of this then? Did you accidentally send the money to the wrong place?
As if I'd make such a stupid mistake like that.
But it's true that they still haven't gotten the payment. We were supposed to have given them the payment 1 week in advance prior to our honeymoon. We're gonna have a huge problem if we don't get it to them soon.
I repurposed those funds to use for the trip with my mom.
Excuse me? You did what?
I mean, that was taken from my salary, right? In other words, I earned that money and I can do whatever I want with it. Problem?
Hey, what on earth are you thinking? That's not how it works.
You should pay for the honeymoon with your own money.
And you didn't even say anything? Isn't this just too selfish of you?
Oh, shut up. I can do whatever I want. It's my money and I'm free to do with it as I please. If you're my wife, you better not disobey me. You have no business to be ordering me around.
That's not the issue here. The problem isn't just that you used the money outside of its intended purpose. We're gonna have a huge problem if you keep making your own decisions without consulting anyone about it. There is a distinct lack of communication in this relationship right now, and I'm not having it.
So are you saying that I shouldn't take care of my own mother? Is that it? Oh, right. I guess that's easy for you to say. You don't have one. I bet you don't even remember what it's like to have a mom to take care of.
I'm not saying that either, but that's a low blow coming from you. You know that's a sore topic for me.
Oh, suck it up. My mother raised me as a single mother all on her own. What part of me taking her for a trip do you have a problem with? Tell me, because from how I see it, I'm just rewarding her for her hard work over the years.
Oh my God. This isn't about whether or not there's a problem with it. Are you actually listening to me? I don't mind you taking her for a trip or whatever. Good for you. You're using your paid vacation time rather liberally, but that's about all I have to say. But no matter how you look at it, using funds I specifically gave you to use for our honeymoon is way out of line. It's a breach of trust.
No, it isn't. You're my wife. Because of that, my mother is also your mother. You have an obligation to take care of her like any normal parent. So you have no right to complain if I decide to spend money on her happiness.
Don't change the subject. We're a married couple now. We're partners. We should discuss these kinds of things beforehand at the very least. But you're doing all these things without my input. I have very little confidence in our future together. I don't think we can keep doing this.
What the hell is up with that? You know we just got married yesterday, and yet you already sound like you're on the verge of breaking up with me? That is hilarious. Is your heart made of glass, or what? Are you a little snowflake just because you got your feelings hurt a little?
That's why I'm voicing my concerns right now. We're supposed to spend a long life together up into our old age side by side. I want us to consult each other on important decisions every step of the way before deciding on anything. I need someone who's willing to communicate with me as equals. But one person making all the decisions while telling the other to shut up and obey isn't going to fly for me. This isn't how a married couple should be behaving.
It seems you still don't understand. I told you before, didn't I? It doesn't matter what you think. A wife should stand down and obey her husband. That's just what wives are supposed to do, in both the house and the office.
The office is a new one to me. There's no way I can. I'm the company's CEO. It's true that we're currently a couple, but we can't get our personal affairs involved with business. We need to respect each other's positions and know our place within the company.
Yeah, and you need to set a good example. If you obeyed me, then it's natural that everyone else in the company will follow. They'll know that I'm the one they're supposed to respect. CEO or not, it's a wife's duty to make her husband look good and support him from behind. Of course she should do that much. Or else there's absolutely no point in becoming your husband.
That again. I remember you saying something like that before, and I was thinking about how it was rubbing me the wrong way, but don't tell me that you only married me because I was going to become the CEO. You're not that pathetic, are you?
Huh? Of course, why else? It's not pathetic, it's me being reasonable. I think everyone should be as calculative. Oh no, did you only realize that now? That's embarrassing. I always choose my partners carefully, considering what they bring to the table and what kind of future they'll give me before deciding if I want to date them. If you weren't the daughter of the CEO, I wouldn't have even given you the time of day.
You what? So the whole reason you were so nice to me for the past 2 years after my father died? Don't tell me.
Yep, it was to secure my right to the position of being a CEO's husband. It took forever. You were at your most vulnerable then. It was the easiest time to get on your good side and leave an impression. But you refused to formally take up the position as the CEO or get married until you were done grieving your dad. Oh, it was so annoying. But since we got married, I guess you can say it was worth it in the end.
It took that long because you agreed to let me take my time.
Of course I agreed. I had to go with the flow. Imagine if I'd gone and told you to hurry up and marry me right then. That would have been a huge mistake, right? The correct response was to tell you to take your time. I'll always be there for you, all that mushy nonsense, even if I didn't actually feel that way. I'm sure acting that way probably got you more attached to me too, so that was a bonus.
I had no idea that you were thinking like that you were approaching our relationship with those kinds of intentions. I was so happy that you were comforting me in my time of need, that I could have a shoulder to cry on. I had no idea you had this kind of dark side to you. I didn't know that this was all conditional. It's so shocking, I can't even laugh.
Why? You did know that your whole becoming a CEO thing was your biggest benefit, right? What other merit do you think you have? When you decide to marry someone, you're supposed to size up each other's merits and agree that marriage has something good in it for the both of you. People in the past used to do that all the time, and there weren't any problems with it. Their families would talk to one another and arrange marriages that would be most beneficial for everyone involved. None of the true love nonsense. Honestly, they had the right idea. So basically, that means I fell in love with the part of you that was set to become a CEO. There's nothing wrong with that, is there?
No way. That's it? That's the only reason you ever wanted to marry me? Come on. There had to be something else.
Let me think. Yeah, pretty much. I can't think of anything else that's good about you. But if you have at least one good point about you, isn't that a great thing? By marrying you, I'm recognizing it. I'm saying it's good enough to be the only reason I'd marry you. You should be happy.
I'm not. Nothing about that's good. This is all wrong.
Why? It's thanks to that you got married to a super cool hot guy like me. I'd totally be out of your league otherwise. There's nothing better than this.
I can't do this anymore. I can't keep up with you. I don't understand your way of thinking at all.
Uh-huh. And what's that supposed to mean?
You shouldn't marry someone solely because they give you a financial benefit. You shouldn't look down on your wife and order her around. And if you think you can, then we can't stay together like this. I've lost all confidence in our relationship.
Oh, hold up. Don't tell me you're gonna divorce me.
That's the only option I have. I can't be with you anymore. Not after learning who you really are.
What the hell? You think it's okay for you to go ahead and make those kinds of decisions on your own?
That's rich coming from you. You've done nothing but make decisions on your own. I can't spend the rest of my life with someone like you.
We just got married. You think it's gonna fly?
I do. Actually, I'm glad you were stupid enough to show your true colors sooner rather than later. God forbid if I'd spent years married to you. I'd be even more heartbroken than I am now.
Oh, don't screw with me. You know how hard I've worked to get this far. I even had to marry an ugly wench like you.
Ooh, so you've been thinking I was ugly this whole time too? You're just making me more and more sure of myself. I can't be with you. The only option I have is to divorce you. Staying with you isn't an option.
No way, I have waited for you a whole 2 years.
That's just because I was going to become the CEO, not because you actually cared about me.
If you're gonna divorce me anyway, then you're cheating me out of what I'm rightfully owed. And by God, I'm gonna get compensated for it.
What are you talking about?
I wasted my time by marrying an uggo like you know? If you're gonna put my efforts to waste, then you'd better bet that I'll be claiming alimony.
Fine, I'll consult a lawyer about it.
So are you actually serious about the divorce?
Of course I am. I can't stand being married to someone like you.
Wow, look at this uggo thinking that she can get whatever she wants. Fine. Oh, I just had a thought.
Which is?
I've decided I'm gonna take everything I can. Bring on the divorce. Don't let me see you sniffling or crying later. No one else but me will ever want to marry you again.
Nick, I have something I need to discuss with you.
What's that? Have you decided how much money you're gonna need to be paying me? I mean, you did go and decide to divorce me all on your own. You have the obligation to pay me for the trouble that you're causing me.
That's not why I came to talk to you.
What is it then? I already turned in the divorce papers. Don't say that you want to take me back now, because it is not happening.
Of course not. In your dreams.
Then what? What else is there to talk about aside from the alimony? Oh, is it that you want me to reduce it? Because that's not happening either, little Miss CEO.
No, that's not it. Stop coming to these weird conclusions. I'm contacting you because I'm gonna have you fired from the company.
Excuse me? What are you even saying? Aren't you getting your personal affairs involved with business? You have no right to be doing that. If my ex, who's the CEO of my company, fires me because of our divorce, that's grounds for unfair termination. And you bet I'm gonna sue. Don't think I'll hold back just because we used to be married.
Rest assured, I wouldn't fire you over something like that. You of all people should know I'm not a fan of involving my personal matters in my business.
Then why then? What did you think I did that was worth terminating my contract for? Oh, I get it. You probably do still have some feelings left for me. And it'll be too painful to see my face after the divorce. Oh. I can't say I don't understand, but I'm still gonna sue.
I haven't said one word about that.
No. I completely understand if you don't want to say it. You want to hold onto your pride in the end. I get it. I did break your heart. On second thoughts, I won't sue. I'm a merciful man. I'll quit of my own volition for your sake. But in exchange, you owe me 5 times the normal amount of severance pay. I think that's a fair trade.
Excuse me?
And I'm gonna get that alimony from you too, so don't forget about that. No, that's right. There's the whole division of property thing too.
What is all this? We were only married for a week. Not only that, you went on a trip with your mother immediately after our wedding. I literally haven't seen you since we exchanged our vows. We haven't spent a single day living together as a couple, yet you want to talk about alimony? Why do you think I have to pay that?
Of course, alimony is an essential part of the divorce package. Someone's got to pay it.
If you're going to say that, then the insults you've been hurling my way are worth recovering compensation for. And I can't believe you're talking about division of property. We don't own anything together, so what is there to divide between us? Not to mention we haven't spent a single day together as a couple.
So, we were still married. The second we got married, it should mean that our assets get divided between us.
So that's how you think it works. In case you didn't know, the reason property divisions are a thing is because after you've been living together as a couple for a while, you'll have money you saved up together or things you bought, and it's hard to decide what belongs to who, since those clear lines get blurred. We haven't spent even a day living together. What exactly needs to get distributed between us? Everything that's in the house is what I bought before I married you.
What, really? Well, that's a bummer. Well, I still get the alimony and severance pay, so I guess that's fine in its own way.
Anyway, don't you have something else you should be worrying about? Something more important?
Like what?
Like you were going on about suing me a minute ago? Something about mixing up personal and business matters? But just so you know, I've already beaten you to the punch. I filed a lawsuit against you.
Huh? No way. You what?
Yeah. You see, this past week I looked into all the work you were involved in with our company. And you sure did a whole lot.
Of course, I'm a very capable man. Thanks for noticing my hard work.
That's not what I mean. Are you gonna play dumb? Do you think you still haven't been caught?
What are you talking about?
You've been embezzling money from the company, haven't you? For a while now, I've been getting contacted about how something weird was going on with the company's money, that they weren't sure where it's been going, how they were unaccounted for expenditures. That's why I was looking into the matter in the first place. I hadn't been doing that with the intention to expose you, but who would have thought it was your doing all along?
I wasn't embezzling anything. I was just using my own money. How dare you accuse me of something like that? I didn't do anything wrong.
Wow, so you're just gonna blatantly lie to me now, are you? There's no way that was your own money. I looked into it myself. There's no mistaking it. You were taking company money and using it as your own.
I married you.
Okay. Did you think I was gonna let you off the hook because of that? Marrying me and embezzling funds from our company are two separate matters entirely.
You're the CEO. If you're the CEO, that means everything in the company belongs to you. And as someone who was once your husband, all that stuff is also my stuff. I had a right to that money. It's not like I'm still using it now. It's fine.
I have no idea how you came to that conclusion other than to try and save your own hide. People say the wildest stuff when they feel backed into a corner, huh? You know that's not an acceptable excuse. And even if it was an acceptable excuse, that still won't fly. You know why? We were civilly married the day before our wedding. That means you were embezzling funds when you were still just a regular employee totally unrelated to me.
I was your fiancé at that point. Same difference. I might as well have been your husband already at that point. So I could use how much I wanted whenever I wanted with no repercussions.
First of all, it's not uncommon to break up engagements, so you shouldn't have assumed that. Second, I'm the CEO, but even I don't have a right to the company's money. What makes you think you can? That money belongs to the company and the company alone. I can't use it for myself. And then there's you. You're just a regular employee. Of course, it's not okay if I take the money either. But if you take the company's money to use for your own purposes, then that's just a crime.
Say what? What do you mean it's a crime?
You know that this kind of thing is called embezzlement. Embezzlement is a crime. Follow?
And that's why you're suing?
Of course. And I think it's a perfectly valid reason to. That aside, I also filed a criminal complaint. Rest assured, you'll be paying for your crimes one way or another. You can't run away from the law.
This is all a joke, right? You're just trying to get back at me because I hurt your feelings or whatever.
You know me. As much as I hate you, I'm not the type to pull pranks. I'm dead serious.
I was your husband. Are you saying you're okay with making me into a criminal?
Yep. It's no skin off my nose. I prioritize protecting the company's well-being over a lowlife like you. And you're forgetting that it's not me who's making you a criminal. You did that to yourself. As the CEO and an upstanding citizen, I simply have a duty to report it. I can't let it slide just because you used to be my husband. If anything, it's exactly because you were my former husband that I'd seek out severe punishment for any of your wrongdoings.
You're a demon. Don't you have a shred of human decency in you?
Toward you? Nope. I don't think you deserve it. And I don't have a single memory of being your wife. Now that I look back on everything, I'm so glad you betrayed my trust and went on that trip with your mom. It made me understand good and well what kind of person you were early on. Thanks to that, I could swiftly divorce you with no regrets. What a relief! I got to cut you off before I got too attached.
No way.
I was distraught after my father's death. I was mentally and emotionally broken. I can't believe I had to rely on a selfish pig like you of all people. Lesson learned, I suppose. From now on, I ought to be a better judge of character when meeting new people. I'd hate to get involved with another parasite like you who only intends to use me.
So did you seriously sue me? That wasn't a joke?
Of course I did. Why would I hold back? Oh, by the way, I'm having you repay me for the money I gave you for the honeymoon. You know, the money that you misused. In case you weren't aware, that came out of my personal savings.
No, that was taken from my wages, wasn't it?
Don't you know how much your own salary is? If I had done that, you wouldn't have any money left. I felt sorry for you, so I stepped in to pay for everything myself. Oh, right, I remember now. You were using the company's money as part of your own wallet. You probably had no idea what was actually your money and what money belonged to the company anymore.
Hey, what's gonna happen to me?
Well, you got involved with company embezzlement, so I assume you're going to be arrested?
No way, are you saying that I'm gonna have a criminal record?
Indeed. Truly, divorcing you was the right choice. It would have been embarrassing to stay married to a criminal. And of course, I'm going to take back everything you stole from the company. You better prepare yourself now.
And you're really gonna fire me?
Tell me, what company out there would continue employing a worker who has been proven to be embezzling funds from them? Because it wouldn't be a very sane one, I'll tell you that.
I'm begging you, please dismiss the lawsuit. Don't sue me. I'll do anything.
No way. You better own up to the consequences of your own actions.
Oh, don't be so cold. You're the only one I can rely on, please. Does the year we spent together not mean anything to you?
What happened to your mother? Isn't she supposed to be there for you? You have no right to be relying on me. Anyway, say hi to the police for me. I'm sure you're eager to see them.
Please, I'm begging you. Forgive me.
With the help of a lawyer, I filed a criminal complaint after gathering the evidence I needed. The police launched a criminal investigation that led to my former husband's arrest. Based on their findings, it seems he decided to start embezzling funds the moment we got engaged. The sheer nerve of that man! He honestly thought he wouldn't get caught. I don't know if he's actually going to wind up behind bars or not, since that all depends on how the upcoming trial goes, but he hasn't returned any of the money he took. As such, there's not really any room for his sentence to be reduced. Of course, no matter what happens, I intend to get that money back. but I can't help but regret that I ever married such a pathetic and self-centered man in the first place. In retrospect, it probably wasn't the best idea to marry one of my own employees. Sure, I hadn't been a CEO at the time I met him, but I should have been more aware of the power differences, especially since he'd continue working in the same company. Still, at the time I thought he cared enough for me that it'd all work out anyway. I should have known. I don't intend to let it get me down forever, though. I'm gonna turn this energy into something productive that'll drive me to do my best for my company. Thanks for watching. If you made it this far to the end, be sure to hit like and subscribe to see more content just like this. Let us know your thoughts in the comments section down below, and we'll see you next time. Hey Mom! Thank you so much for the wedding gifts. I love all the appliances you got me. I knew I could count on you for the big items.
Of course, baby girl. Congratulations on your upcoming wedding. I wish I could do more. It was absolutely my pleasure, sweetheart. You don't need to thank me separately like this. I am your mother.
Well, thank you, but you're not.
What?
You're not my real mom, I mean, but I still wanted to let you know that I appreciate you nonetheless.
What do you mean, baby?
Did you think I didn't know? You thought I was being a good daughter all this time because I thought you were my biological mom?
What are you talking about? Of course I am your mother.
Oh, please, don't play dumb with me. It doesn't suit you. Just because you raised me for 28 years, it doesn't magically make you a mother biologically. It's not like feeding me, dressing me, teaching me things over the past 3 decades made my genes suddenly yours.
What are you trying to say here, Shelley?
Stop saying what. It makes you sound so stupid. You had your fun, didn't you? Playing baby with someone else's child? Have you once thought about what my real mom had to go through after she lost her baby to a stranger? All the while, here you were pretending to be a great mom playing dress up.
Shelley, what has gotten into you? Where is this all coming from? What is it that you heard? Who told you this, and what exactly did they say? I can't believe you're spewing out these awful, hurtful things at me. Are you even thinking about what you're saying?
Hurtful? Am I the one being hurtful? What about you stealing a week-old baby from her mother? You don't get to tell me I'm being hurtful.
Shelley Stacy Campbell.
If it weren't for you, my real mom could have married Daddy, and the 3 of us could have been a real, true family. If it weren't for you, I would never have had to grow up with a fake mom. My poor birth mother had to go on living her life with her heart broken into a million pieces, and I ended up living this humiliating pretend life. All because of you.
Shelley, you have got this all wrong. I didn't steal you as a newborn from anyone. I would never do that. That is beyond a felony. Your birth mother brought me to you, and she handed you over to me. She said she wasn't going to raise a child as a single mother. She vowed to never show her face again as long as I took you in and raised you as my own. Then your poor birth mother even demanded money in exchange for you, like I asked to take you away from her. I offered, of course, but who does that? It was like she was selling you to me.
Giving her a little money was the least you could have done for her. She gave you her baby, for God's sake. Have you been sore about the donation all these years? Have you been keeping a score or something? That is really trashy. And you wouldn't even have taken me so eagerly if you weren't barren yourself, would you? So don't give me any of that, oh, I raised you with my heart crap, because you didn't do it for me. You did it for yourself. You did it to satisfy your own selfish greed of being a mom and a wife, to fulfill your ideal of a perfect family. You probably pretended your butt off so you could appeal how perfect a mom and wife you are to Daddy.
Sweetheart, I have never once thought of you as anything other than my own daughter. I considered you a miracle gift from God. I spent the last 28 years being nothing but grateful and tried my best to show that gratitude through raising you. And boy, am I proud of the woman you've become. You're just stressed right now from all the wedding craze. I can understand, but enough is enough.
Always on the high horse, Samantha, aren't you? Why don't you step down for 1 second and try to be in my mother's shoes? Step out of your fake little happy world that's being my mom and see what the rest of us are going through. What the rest of us had to go through. If you have the least bit of decency, you will know where I'm going with this. I am not your daughter anymore. I will not act the part or any other fake parts you try to force on me. So don't bother coming to my wedding. Don't bother sending me emails. Just stay out of my life. I'm done with you. I am starting a new life, and I would love it if you were no longer in it, okay?
Shelley, how long have you known that I wasn't your birth mother anyway? And who told you about it?
Oh, now you ask? Daddy told me all about it maybe 3 years ago. Yeah, that sounds right. It was when I had just met Jake. Daddy, my real mom, Jake and I would go out to eat together and go shopping every now and again. You really had no idea?
What? Are you serious? I can't believe your father would do that.
Well, serves you right for thinking you could tie Daddy down by having a baby. Any baby, that is. We all know you wanted nothing but to use me as a bargaining chip to keep Daddy for yourself and provide for you. Did you really think building your happiness on other people's sadness would not have its consequences?
As I already said, I did not steal you away from your birth mother, Shelley. You have to believe me. And I provided for myself as much as your father did. I didn't have to depend on him entirely. Yes, I am unable to have children of my own, but that is not at all the reason I raised you like you were. Your birth mother, she threatened to discard you at some orphanage like a piece of garbage. Her word, not mine, if I didn't take you. And to my eternal shame, I did think about letting her do what she said, because after all, she was your father's mistress and you were their illegitimate child. But sweetheart, I took you in because I loved you from the moment I laid eyes on you and your tiny little fingers wrapped around my thumb. I didn't think twice about what it meant to mother your husband's child he had with a mistress, because I fell in love with you so deeply and so utterly. How you came into this world did not matter anymore, just that you did come into my world. Can't you understand that, baby?
Oh, look at you, writing up a tearjerker novel. What do you think this is, Hollywood? Take your sappy fake story and go away. Leave me alone. I already confirmed my birth mother coming to my wedding, as my mom, of course, and Daddy should be sending over the divorce papers soon, too, so...
Divorce? What?
Oh, why are you being so slow? Daddy told me he's never forgotten about my birth mother, aka his true love. He couldn't leave you because you were so adamant about giving me a proper childhood with loving parents and all that crap. But now that I am a grown adult who can take care of herself, he's finally opening his eyes to possibilities, I guess, to go after his own happiness. See, if it weren't for you, the three of us could have lived happily as a real family. You tore us apart. You shattered our future together. And you've had your share of fun. It's time to set things right, Samantha. So leave us be. And if it turns out it's your turn to spend the rest of your life in sadness and regret, then deal with it. My mom surely did for long enough.
All right. If this is what you truly want, I'll leave you to be with your real parents. Mind you, I'll have to cancel the $30,000 charge on my credit card for the things I ordered off your registry. And I'll have you and your daddy's belongings packed up into suitcases or something and leave them by the door. Come get them and go on off to wherever it is that you want to go off to.
Whoa, wait, what? Cancel the stuff from my registry. Why would you do that? Those were for my wedding? Why would you cancel gifts from a registry, Mom?
Mom? I thought you didn't want me to be your mom, let alone think of me as one. If I could, I would get a refund on everything I spent in the past 28 years raising you. But since I can't do that, I'm only canceling the gifts that I mistakenly purchased for a wedding I'm apparently not even invited to anymore. Oh, your honeymoon was reserved with my credit card too, wasn't it? And your wedding venue? What about the catering service, flowers, photographer? I believe there was a videographer too, in there somewhere. I wonder what the last-minute cancellation fees for those places will amount to. Surely not a drop in the bucket compared to what I've gladly spent on you your whole life.
Oh my god, that's so petty. You can't take back gifts. Who does that? You got me those things because you wanted to, didn't you? There are no takebacks. How do you call yourself a mother? It's your only daughter's wedding.
I thought I couldn't call myself a mother. Isn't that what you were telling me? You can run along to your precious birth mother and ask her for help, why don't you? Surely she can help with the venue and the food and the photography and the honeymoon. Since she loves you so much and has never had the chance to show it, surely she will jump at the chance.
Wow, so there it is. You did think of me as a stepchild, didn't you? Your words say you love me like your own, but your actions speak volumes about how you really felt all these years. You kept a tally of the money you spent on me? Seriously? Would you have done that if I were your real biological daughter? You know what? Fine. My mom can cover the venue and honeymoon. Jake probably has some money saved up too. We don't need your help. All we need from you now is to sign those divorce papers.
You got it. The sooner the better. Yes, it is as you just witnessed. After a childhood accident, I became physically unable to conceive a child. But when my husband brought his child that he had with his mistress, I took her in and raised her as my own for almost 3 decades. What woman on God's green earth can easily forgive her husband for his infidelity, adultery, and also be able to accept his illegitimate child under her wing? Don't get me wrong, I didn't think I could either. And in a way, I'm uncertain if I ever did forgive him. But all that mattered was, in that moment I laid eyes on what must have been nothing but a lump of flesh, and she opened her eyes to look into mine. I touched her hand with mine, and she wrapped my thumb around with her tiny, delicate fingers. She was my own. God works in mysterious ways, I thought to myself. This perfect child was sent to me from God, so that she could be mine and I could be hers. I believed that blood was thicker than water, but love was stronger than anything. My Shelley brought me happiness I'd never imagined before. That moment when she first called me Mama, when she took her first steps, when she would eat the food I prepared for her like it was the best thing in the whole world, as she would walk holding my hand when she gave me handmade artwork on Mother's Day. She'd been filling my once empty heart until it overflowed with a kind of love I've never felt before. I never imagined she'd one day come to say those hurtful, horrible things she said today. My husband quickly admitted to his ongoing affair with Shelley's birth mother, and my 33 years of marriage to him came to an abrupt close. Immediately after returning home from the courthouse, I threw their belongings into any box I could find and left them outside my door. As I was working through the shock of seeing my half-empty house for the first time, I received a text from my now ex-husband.
Hey, where are you? My keys aren't working and neither is my garage opener. Did you already replace them? That was quick, Sam. Good on you. I brought a KFC bucket and some beers, your favorite. I thought you and I were overdue for a chicken and beer date night. Open up, Sam.
Clint, what are you doing here? Shouldn't you be with your daughter and true love by now? You know, the woman who makes your heart ache by just thinking about her? The woman who you had a child with? The woman whom a few days ago you gave everything else up to be with again? Did you forget? What are you doing here with chicken and beer at this ungodly hour anyway?
I'm done with her. I left her. We're over. I finally realized there is no woman like you, Sam. You're the kindest, the most patient person I know. I was immature and naive to let you go. I hurt you, I know. I'm so sorry. And I never showed you how much I appreciated you for all you've done for this family. You've forgiven me once before. Can't you do it again? I'll change, I promise. I'm a victim here too, by the way. That witch was so full of it. She didn't want me. She never wanted me. She was just using me this whole time so she could tag along when I take Shelly out to eat or go shopping, so that she herself could get what she wanted. I may have bought her a handbag or two, but that's it, I swear. She's even got a young boyfriend she's seeing. She doesn't want to marry me and settle down. She said so herself. She's the absolute worst. I love you, baby. Come on.
She may be the worst, but she's Shelly's biological mother, isn't she? Surely she wants her baby back in her life and wants to build some kind of belated relationship with her. I heard she was attending the wedding and everything as mother of the bride. The optics aren't bad right now, Clint.
The optics, yes, but it's not that simple, Sam. She was only going to attend the wedding so she could sift through the wedding gifts and see what she could claim for herself. You know, she demanded to be paid to come to her daughter's wedding. I had to wire her $10,000 2 weeks ago. She made me cut all ties with you, abandoning everything I owned with you, like my house and my clothes. Then she left me high and dry. Shelly and I went to see her after the wedding with all our suitcases, and she shut the door in our faces. We didn't even get to see inside of her house, Sam. Can you believe that? What mother does that to her own daughter? Me, I understand, but her daughter? Are you going to sit and take this for our Shelly? She's heartbroken right now. Yo, say something, Sam.
Shelly made it abundantly clear that I am not her mother, nor does she consider me her mother. In one single conversation, she took away all my hard work and dedication as her mother, and basically erased me from her world. I realize now that trying to hold on to her was like holding on to a fistful of sand. No matter how tight or hard I try to keep all the sand in my hand, it will find its way out between my fingers.
But you were happy being her mom, weren't you? You loved her with all of your heart. You still love her. I know you do. Even if Shelly, in her youth, erases 28 years of her life with you, surely you can't.
I did have some great times with Shelly. I sure did. She was my everything. But the accusations she hurled at me, they were cruel, Clint. That side of her didn't come from my nurturing. It's her nature. It's the nature of your mistress. I can't get past that, at least not just yet, Clint. Maybe a real biological mother could have easily forgiven her daughter for something like this. So I guess I'm no better than what Shelly thought of me, because in the end, I'm not her real mother.
Mom, it's me, Shelly. I'm so sorry, Mommy. Can you please forgive me? I don't know what got into me. If you let us back in, I will never think or talk about my real mom ever again. I'll be the best daughter to you, the kind of daughter you deserve to have. I promise. Please, Mom. We have nowhere else to go, Mom. Daddy and I will come inside and beg if you want us to. Please let us in and you can help me with my wedding plans again. Remember how fun that was? Let's go to the mall together, just you and me, like good old times. We can stop at the food court and get some cheese fries like we used to. I miss your meatloaf, Mom. I miss your awesome meatloaf with real breadcrumbs. Will you teach me how to make it? I want to pass it down to my kids too. It'll be an heirloom recipe.
If I learned anything from this whole ordeal, it is that I wasn't as big a person as I thought I could be. I cannot find it in me to forgive you two for what you've done. I guess I am but an evil stepmother, like you said, after all. Our relationship ends here, Shelly and Clint. Thank you for the many happy memories you've allowed me the past 28 years. Shelly, whether they were real for you or not, I will cherish them forever because they were real to me. I will try to keep only the happy memories of you. But now it's time for you to leave me and never come back. Don't make this any messier for us. Goodbye, Shelly. The persistent father and daughter duo continued knocking and kicking the door until I called the police and 2 patrol officers came to speak to them. Shelly's fiancé Jake and his family were openly disappointed by the sudden withdrawal of the couple's wedding venue and honeymoon down payments, and they even went as far as to suggest they pause all wedding preparations and reconsider the union altogether. Eventually, and somewhat quickly, Jake broke things off with Shelley mere days before their wedding. Shelley texted me curses saying her breakup was all my fault and that I need to fix it. Against all my habitual instincts, I ignored her messages and phone calls. If I need to fix anything, I need to be fixing myself and stop giving her and her father space in my life. It is high time I spent the rest of my life freely and solely for myself and the pursuit of my happiness. In a way, I am sad to have dedicated my prime years to raising a child who had no chance but to become a monster like her birth mother. But I have no regrets because all in all, Shelley did teach me the kind of love I shall continue on searching for in life. It's time I started a fresh new chapter of this uncertain adventure called life. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe for more.